Welcome to the She Speaks to Inspire podcast. I'm your host, Julia Kraft, your authentic expression mentor and public speaking coach. She Speaks to Inspire is an empowering public speaking podcast for women with public speaking fear. Unlike other podcasts on public speaking, She Speaks to Inspire not only gives you tips to be a confident communicator under pressure, but also helps you regulate your nervous system for less anxiety, learn lifestyle practices to reduce burnout and overwhelm, and reconnect with your feminine leadership presence for more authenticity and comfort in your skin. I believe it's the quiet ones, especially the quiet women, who have the most important ideas. I believe the world really does need your voice. So let's dive in. We're here today to talk about how to stop pushing through speaking and start finally enjoying speaking. What if you could look forward to the speaking opportunity, look forward to having that important conversation instead of dreading it, right? Now, pushing through speaking looks like you're avoiding speaking, and then when you have to do it, it's something you're getting through. Get it over with. Get it over with as soon as possible, as quickly as possible. Do you relate to this? And you probably are feeling a lot of tension in your body, this sense of let me hold it all together, let me put myself together to get through this thing, and then I'll finally relax. I can finally be myself on the other side. If that's you, if that's how you're approaching speaking, first of all, that doesn't sound very fun and it sounds stressful, but also it's definitely less effective for your audience. It's definitely not going to support you to come across confidently, to be a leader, to progress in your career in the ways that you could if you were more comfortable and confident with speaking. This also usually means that you're putting on some sort of mask. And what I mean by that is that you're trying to be something or someone that you think you should be in order to get through this experience. And then, like I said, you can relax and be yourself again and things sort of go back to normal. That's exhausting. And it can feel like you're almost betraying yourself, that you can't trust yourself to just flow and be in the moment. I notice this pattern happens for women when they're really up in their head. So what do you miss out on when you're up in your head and you're just getting through speaking because you're so worried about what people think of you, what might happen that's going to go wrong, how you're going to do a bad job, all these things, worried about all these things. These are examples of being up in your head. You miss out on the connection with your audience. Having a connection with the audience is so important because speaking is actually all about them. We often think that it's all about us, right? It's about me and am I doing a good job and did I say the right things? But it's about the audience receiving the message. So it's not about you at all. So it's about, are they getting this? Are they with me? And not in the way of like, am I saying something wrong? Am I totally screwing this up? But are they with me? If you really come from that place of wanting to make sure that they understand, it's more a place of service and connection. So you're going to be curious about the audience, curious about, are they with me? Are they getting it? Is this making sense to them? And if it isn't, you can make adjustments to how you're speaking. You can make adjustments to how you're approaching the topic. You can make sure that they understand. That is being of service to your audience. And ultimately, that's the way to be inspiring. What I want for you is to enjoy speaking more. To actually enjoy the process of speaking within your own body. And to enjoy the process of speaking because you get to connect with other people and to enjoy that process. As an introvert, in terms of connecting with other people, sometimes we don't enjoy that process because it's uncomfortable within our own bodies to be with new people. So first of all, how can you enjoy speaking and communication within your own body? This is where it comes back to somatics. Speaking, whether it's virtual or in person, or on the phone or anything, it will always be a physical act, a live, human, physical act. There's no way it could not be. It will never be able to be automated. Maybe they can create robots that replace us in some ways, but the art of speaking and communication, I don't think will ever be automated. So you use your body and your physical voice as the instrument of your speaking. This is important because your body functions on sensations. Can you feel your feet right now? Can you feel your fingertips? Can you feel your heart beating? Can you hear the sounds in the room? Do you see the colors and shapes around you? It's through our senses that we communicate. And yet, so often when it comes to speaking, we're up in our head, focus on the thoughts and the content, when the actual content of the speaking is generally happening through the nonverbal communication. So I encourage you to focus on the sensual experience within your own body, especially for women. Even as simple as focusing on the movement of your lips, the movement of your tongue within your mouth. This is a sensual act to move your mouth, to articulate the sounds. Can you enjoy the process of finding your words and moving your body in a way that moves them out into the world? Even beyond the act of speaking, can you enjoy just being in your skin? Can you allow that to feel good? I teach something called the feminine sway, which is a great example of practicing this connection to your senses. Feminine sway is that you allow your body to sway in the wind, or as if you're moving in the waves of the ocean, and there's this consistent movement. There's never stagnation, rigidity, consistent movement through your joints, through your muscles, through your breath. This is the state of sensuality that is very magnetizing for an audience, but also very relaxing and calming for you as the speaker. Another way to bring more enjoyment into your speaking is to connect to something you're passionate about. If you speak about topics at work that you don't really care about personally, but you have to speak about them, it would be in your best interest to find aspects of that topic that excite you. What is it about that interests you? It could be as simple as the connection between you and the people, like the helping other people excites you. You like to be of service. Or it could be about the topic itself, or the industry, or the ultimate purpose and mission that this work serves. Find something that you can connect with, get excited about, and be passionate about, and then allow that excitement and passion to come through your nonverbal communication. Allow your audience to feel it. Then speaking is not just about getting through or pushing through. It's about enjoying the experience, being right there in the midst of it. If you notice that you're getting tight and you're trying to avoid speaking or speaking really fast to get this opportunity over with, then drop into your sensual experience within your own body and focus on your passion. Send your attention outwards to the people that you're with, connect with them, and make sure that they're receiving your message. I hope this helps you get out of your head, feel more calm and centered, and ultimately more confident. I know your audience will be more inspired by your presence. Thanks for listening. This has been She Speaks to Inspire with Julia Kraft, your authentic expression mentor and public speaking coach. I'm so glad you joined me. And I hope you got so much out of this episode. If you want to learn more about Speak to Inspire training programs and get inspired, head over to speaktoinspire.com or follow us on Instagram at She Speaks to Inspire. Never forget, the world needs your voice, and it's time for you to speak to inspire. See you in the next episode.